Welcome to the EXP Group, one of the leading providers of business training solutions. Please enjoy this presentation and visit us on the web at www.theexpgroup.com for more information.
Hello and welcome back to this EXP training video for ACCA paper P3 Business Analysis. We're using our Express Notes as a basis for this course, and these Express Notes can be downloaded free from our website. We are now looking at Chapter 5, so Chapter 5 on page 23. This is a key chapter. This is a key chapter, and we're going to spend quite a lot of time on it because it starts to cover a number of areas which are fundamental to the syllabus and which have quite a high probability of being examined. Let's have a look to start with at the word cloud. And as you probably know by now, at the start of most of our chapters we have this word cloud. This gives us a feel for what's going to be covered in this chapter. So chapter 5, we're talking about things such as differentiation. We're talking about markets, we're talking about pricing, we're talking about high knowledge. So there's quite a lot that we're going to be looking at here. And this strategic choice starts introducing us to the second part of the rational model. Remember in one of the earlier videos we talked about the rational model. The rational model was something that Anzoff developed and Johnson, Scholes and Whittington sort of enhanced in recent years. There are three basic elements to the rational model: analysis, choice and implementation. So, as this chapter title suggests, we are well and truly into the choice stage of things. Now, just to basically confirm what I've said, the big picture. This chapter covers a number of important issues. The focus is on the choices available to an organisation, as well as methods for making appropriate decisions. So we're going to be looking at a number of models for making a choice and what can organisations do. The one we're going to look at today involves parenting, and the parenting style theory by some management theorists called Gould and Campbell. Now, parenting style, in other words, you've got the head office and you've got, for example, subsidiaries, maybe in different countries around the world. And this parenting style theory talks about how should the head office, how does the headquarters get involved within the strategic development of the various businesses within the group. Gould and Campbell identified three styles which organisations generally will follow. They'll follow one of these three styles. If we flick down to page 24. Now within page 24, at the top of page 24, we can see the three styles. We've got financial control, we've got strategic control, and we've got strategic planning. Okay, so these are the three areas that Gould and Campbell identified, the three methods. If we look at financial control, let's go through it. Well, this is where the head office sets financial targets. So it's based all around setting financial targets and monitoring whether or not those are achieved. But, as it says here, there's a limited role in setting the strategy of the SBU. Hopefully you can remember what an SBU is. SBU, from earlier videos, it is Strategic Business Unit. Okay, so what we're saying here, the first one is actually they just set the targets, set the budgets and monitor them. They don't get involved in the strategy. What I'm going to do now is go to the right hand side, go to the third one. What we're saying here is within strategic planning. And here the head office plays a central role in setting the strategy of the SBU. So that's almost the other extreme. Financial control is just setting budgetary targets. Strategic planning is where it's involved. It's involved in making the decisions regarding the strategy of the SBU. So it's a very heavy involvement. Now, the third one, as you would probably guess, it's in the middle, so it's a middle ground. It's a middle ground between the financial control at one end and the strategic planning at the other end. So in other words, head office coordinates and reviews strategy. Now, there is no clear indication which one is best, which one is worse. These are just the three methods that are generally undertaken. Just be aware what these are in the exam, and it could well be that if, for example, in the case study, the financial control method is being undertaken, but it is not working very well, then maybe they should look at adopting one of the other two. Again, and think of what some of the advantages are, what some of the disadvantages are. Strategic planning. What's an advantage of strategic planning? Maybe utilising experience at the head office, utilising skills that the local company doesn't have. Maybe a negative would be too much bureaucracy, too much time, too much analysis. So, there we go. That's a very quick overview of the parenting style theory by Gould and Campbell, fitting into the strategic choice chapter. Okay, thank you for listening, and please visit us again tomorrow for the next video, which will look at the Boston Consulting Group Matrix.